Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's Amanda with Tap Mama and the Bag Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday, October 23rd. Whew, well, what a day it has been. I hadn't crocheted much today. Well, none today yet, because I did quite a bit yesterday on Mom's cardigan. Got quite a bit accomplished yesterday. Just mainly watched some YouTube, and then me and Johnny went to the grocery store, and I went hungry. You should never do that. Never, ever, ever go to the grocery store if you haven't had food yet. If you haven't eaten. Well, I'm terrible about not having food. One of my medications, my mental health medications, suppresses my appetite. So I tend to not, I'm a night owl, so I'm up till 2 or 3 in the morning anyway, and then I sleep till about noon, and then I might eat about 4 o'clock. It just varies. It really depends. Sometimes I'm hungry when I get up, and sometimes I'm not hungry for many hours. It just depends. Today, I wasn't hungry until I went to the store. And, well, I bought some junk food. We did a little inventory before we left to make sure that we bought stuff that would get us through the next week and a half before the 3rd. So, but I did buy some junk food. And then we got home and I proceeded to eat some junk food because Johnny's going to make tacos later. I like tacos. But I ate Crunchy Munch right after I ate these. My new favorite chip in the whole wide world. Now, I managed not to buy the family size bag because they only come in 2 sizes. At least as far as I've been able to find. They come in the huge family bag size for like $5. $5 for a bag of chips. I just think that's ridiculous. Anyway, and then they come in these size. They're around the cash registers. And this size I can justify just eating. But they're liming. I like citrus flavored things. I just do. I put lime juice over my tacos because I just like citrus. And these are the bomb diggity. They are this fat girl's favorite treat at the moment. Favorite savory treat. I'll put it that way. And so after I had my savory treat, I was looking for something sweet. And so Johnny had decided he wanted some, sorry, I dropped the box. Johnny had decided he wanted Crunch and Munch because it both offers sweet and salty. And so we got some of this since it's only $1.12 a box. You can't beat that. Not in today's world. I can't believe Crunch and Munch is still cheap after all this time. Anyway, so we got some caramel and then we got some regular Crunch and Munch. And I like the caramel. Yum. But popcorn with peanuts. Yes. I will probably regret eating this stuff later. But for now, I ain't mad. I don't eat like that all the time. This is a rare occasion for me to eat junk food. I don't really eat a lot of junk food. I don't snack a lot. Usually if I snack, it's on little Cheez-It type crackers. I don't eat a lot of junk food. But I have made progress on the second half of Mom's cardigan. See? Quite a bit of progress. So I have to finish this row here of the Blitz color. Blitz meaning the cream color. Let me get to where my stitch marker is. Here we go. anyway, I got this part to go all the way around. And then I go back to the burgundy color, which is Joker, is what they're calling that burgundy color. But we're making real progress here. I think by the end of the week I should be done with this. And hopefully then I'll get her over here, and I'll use some stitch markers, and I ordered some more stitch markers because I have some stitch markers, but I don't know if I have enough. But what I wanted to do is put it together with stitch markers and then have her try it on and see if it's big enough, and see if I've got it big enough for her with what the yarn I have. So there's some other yarn coming that's comparable with this yarn in the cream color. There's some more yarn coming that's comparable with that Blitz color, but it's not here yet. So I'm gonna just go as far as I can with what I have, and then I'll put it together with stitch markers and get her over here to try it on, and see if it's big enough, and go from there. But the yarn that's if it's big enough, with what I have already, and then I still get this other yarn in, then I may use the other yarn to do a design element that I really had been wanting to do, which is take and make little granny squares, you know, about yay big, well, I can't make my fingers a square, but you know what I mean. Make them about this big and go along the tops of the shoulders right here. Make little granny squares to join it with granny squares basically, and instead of having just a regular seam, have it granny squares over the shoulders, and then maybe down the back be a strip of granny squares. But I'm thinking at least over the shoulders. I don't know about doing it down the back. I'll just have to wait till I get it all put together and see how it looks. But definitely, I think it would definitely be really beautiful to do a strip of granny squares over the shoulders and have it come down right like that. I think that would be really, really pretty to have the granny squares come down the shoulders to the arms. I think, and join the arms that way. I think that would be really pretty. It'd just be something different, to join it with the granny squares on the arms, and then seam it up the back just normally. I'm gonna probably just play with it a bit and see, how I like, how I like it, and if it works either way. I'm definitely gonna do it that way with the arms and maybe the back too. I don't know, but I'll probably make a strip of granny squares and then kind of lay them, make them long enough to where it works for the back seam and the arms, and then just kind of lay it here, lay it around and just kind of play with it in placements and see how I like it and see if it works both ways. If I have enough and if it works for the back seam and the arms and the shoulders, like that, then I'll do it both ways, but if it only works for the top of the arms, then that's what I'll do. But it just depends. I have an artist eye, so I paint too, so if it doesn't look good both ways, then I won't do it both ways. I'll just do it for the top of the arms. But I just think it would be a nice touch, a nice design touch to the cardigan. I really do. I like to take inspiration from different things that I see. I like to go to Instagram and look at different things, crochet wise and painting wise. I like to look at different art type stuff and different I like to draw inspiration from other people's stuff, not copy them. I just like to pull different elements of what they're doing and incorporate it into what I'm doing. See, because I saw a girl on Instagram that was incorporating granny squares in cardigans. Not quite what I'm doing, sort of what I'm doing, but not exactly. So, you know, I just kind of, you know, I liked what she was doing, but I wanted to do it my way. So, you know, but that's kind of what I was just thinking. So, that's my plan to finish her up and get it started. And I do think me and Johnny are probably gonna either later tonight or tomorrow play in my yarn, because I really it's really disorganized in the totes right now. We did buy a couple of more tote boxes, and so that I could maybe get it better organized. But I've got a couple of sweet packs of sweet rose in blue, and so I'm thinking maybe I might do another Boggy Creek blanket in blue. I have some sweet rose in blue, in a blue color, and I wouldn't have to change colors with that. It's striped, so I could just you know, make another granny square blanket out of those sweet rose, and I wouldn't have to keep changing colors. I could just, it's just self-striping, so that would make that a bit easier to do, and I could probably do it a bit quicker than I did the pink ones. So I might you know, do a blue one to go with the pink ones, because I can't send them until next, you know, till the 3rd anyway. So, and she's still collecting until through the end of December. So I could just do at least 1 or 2 more, and, you know, send them in December. So there's no rush. If I wait till December to send them, I can do a couple more. So I like that idea very much. Plus, if I wait till December, then I can include a gift for Nancy for Christmas. That's where my head's going. I'm just, you know, multitasking. Then I can include something special for Nancy in the box if I wait till December. Anyway, so I hope all y'all are enjoying the rest of your day. That's about all I have for today. Is I ate a little junk food and had a little trip to the grocery store. I've made progress on Mom's cardigan. Johnny and I are going to play in some yarn later, and I got to wait till the trash runs tomorrow so that we have our trash cans outside available. But we're going to do some purging of some things that are packed up that we brought over from the old place in July, the end of July, that I knew I would probably end up purging again. We got rid of a lot of stuff when we moved, and a lot of stuff we just brought with us that I didn't know whether I wanted or not, but I didn't want to have to deal with it right then. That I brought it with me, not knowing if I still wanted it or not, but I figured I would just put it off and deal with it when we got over here. So now we're over here and settled. I got a whole bunch of stuff right over here, boxes and stuff that I need to deal with. So I need to get that dealt with. So the sooner the better. Excuse me. But I plan on dealing with that this week, and I got to get this desk right here set up. I got an old computer that I need to decide if I want to set it up, or I don't know, clean it back to factory settings and donate it to something. I'm thinking that's what I'm leaning toward. I'm leaning towards just getting all my information off of it somehow and donating it to something. There's nothing wrong with the computer. It's just old. It's about a 10-year-old computer, but it still runs perfectly. But it's just older. It's got Windows 7 on it, but it's got I upgraded the processor in it, and I upgraded the video card in it when I was working from home some years back, when I had lost my job with AT&T and ended up having to work from home doing tech support. and it required me to have a faster processor and a faster video card, a better video card where I could run 2 monitors. And so I pretty tech savvy that way. I replaced those things myself. I ordered the parts and swapped them out myself. And yeah, y'all didn't know that, did you? That I could do stuff like that. Yep, I can do stuff like that. At least I used to anyway. I'm quite out of practice with all that now. And now technology's gotten way out of my league now. I'm completely obsolete now. You wait 6 months in technology and all of a sudden you're obsolete. But needless to say, I did all that. And so it's a good computer. I just need to get all my files and stuff off of it. And then I'll reset it back to defaults and call up a charity and probably have them come get it and use it for some kids or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'll sell it, you know, because it's worth something to somebody. Just I have a little laptop that I use, and Will has a souped up laptop that he uses, and Johnny has no use for it. He does everything on his phone or his PS4, and so really nobody in the house has use for it. So you know, but it has a lot of pictures and old income tax returns on it and stuff like that I need to get off of it before I donate it or sell it or whatever. But I'll figure something out for it. It's been sitting in a box. It hadn't even been turned on in 6 months. But I know it powers on. It did before we packed it up. So it's not it's a Hewlett Packard. It's a HP. And those Hewlett Packards, they go for a long time. That's what my little laptop is, a Hewlett Packard. I made sure I got another Hewlett Packard because, well, they're a good brand to get. They last a long time. They make good products. But anyway, this is a crochet channel, not a technology channel. But food for thought, right? Anyway, I hope all y'all have a wonderful Sunday. I'm gonna go and grab my hook and get back to work on this cardigan. And in an hour or two, Johnny will make us some delicious tacos, and we will catch up probably on our Game of Thrones show and try to have us a good Sunday. I hope y'all do too. But God bless y'all. I love you. Remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend's waiting for you at the shelter. And I will see you tomorrow.